So Liverpool have got a taste of their own medicine, and I am very happy because I am an Arsenal fan. And no analysis, nothing on the board today. Only that Liverpool have lost, and what a beautiful goal by Eddie Nketiah. I love Eddie Nketiah, and I was not saying that when he missed that header, that beautiful cross from or Mateta, and he missed that header. I was like, oh, that is why you are not in Arsenal. And then when he scored in the very last second of the game, I was like, thank God you are not in Arsenal, because if you were in Arsenal, who would have scored that goal for Crystal Palace today? And yeah, basically Liverpool were not good again, and this is the sixth game. It has been a month, more than a month now, since the start of the Premier League, and Liverpool have still not collected, and finally they have to pay for it. And it is not like last season that they somehow lost the game against run of play against Nottingham Forest, who are doing well. Yeah, Crystal Palace are very strong team, and even Arsenal would really find it hard to get a win here under Glasner. They have become brilliant even when they lost Eberechi. Mark Guehi today, brilliant, absolutely solid captain's performance. Their whole back line, their defensive structure, everything was perfect today. And Alexander Isaac, Gakpo wasn't playing, which I told you that Gakpo, Isaac, Words could have a lot of opportunities there. And then Chiesa came in those sort of areas and scored a goal also. So most of the things I thought about this game went right. I thought Liverpool would drop points there, and I predicted a 1-1, but it was not like that. Liverpool were creating a lot of chances, a lot of pressure, and there were 100 million saves. Actually, if Alisson wasn't there today, and Liverpool had Man United's keeper behind there, they would have lost this by 4-1, 5-1 easy. So this is the thing about Liverpool, that they are not good. They have not been that good, and all their new players have not gelled well. Even you see, when they were chasing the last goal in the last minutes, they were not able to even pass the ball properly. Curtis Jones passed the ball and it went for a throw, and Frimpong very not able to adapt to the physicality of the Premier League, and he also misjudged the ball, miscontrolled the ball to for a throw in. So very sloppy play, no combination plays as such, relying on Van Dijk's or centre back deliveries from the top, trying to counter attack, trying to create chaos as Liverpool does, but nothing threatening as such. Chiesa scored that goal, and that shows how efficient they are. Chiesa also a brilliant story, where he was one of the best players in the world a few years ago, and then he got injured, then he lost whatever skills he had. I did not watch him in his peak that much, but he was obviously efficient in those days, and he's coming back to that role, and he's scoring goals regularly now for Liverpool. So yeah, happy for him, because you don't want anyone to be injured and just gone like that when they are one of the best players in the world. But obviously, I talked about how in my preview of this match that Liverpool will struggle against the efficiency Crystal Palace has in set pieces, and that exactly happened. Two corners, a few throw-ins, and they scored two goals from that. They did the same thing against West Ham as well, two goals from nowhere, but they were much better than what they were against West Ham. In this game, they had a lot of chances. Mateta could have scored a hat trick today, but he did not score a single goal. So overall, you see, Liverpool are not that strong. They are not looking that strong right now, and they need to buckle up. They need to reinvent their game. They need to find the right combination, the right team that will give them the balance. They need to ensure that their back four is solid enough and not conceding so many goals, so many chances. Alisson will not save them every game like he did today, and that is the thing. Against 10 man Newcastle, they struggle. Against Arsenal, they were not that good in the first half. Then they had 21 minutes and a magic moment. And other games also, if you see Bournemouth, they allowed them in the game back. And Newcastle, I talked about. Arsenal, I talked about. And then even Everton, they scored two. They were comfortable, but again conceded a goal, and 2-1 was. So they are winning games marginally, they are losing games marginally. Their goal difference is not that good. tells me that there are issues there, and Arne Slot is finding it difficult to find the right combinations, the right patterns of play, and basically that is what is happening. And other than that, in the Premier League, there were a lot of goals this time in the Premier League in the injury minutes, injury time, whatever you call that. And yeah, it was a pretty exciting Saturday for Premier League watchers. We still have a Spurs game left, and we still have another game left, which I have no idea which game it is. Chelsea are a dilemma because they were playing well. I did not watch that game, but I think what the stats were reflecting as I was watching it is that they were playing well, and then all of a sudden they got a red card. Chaloba got a red card, and that shows me that something is missing, some temperamental issue, some they seem like a very young team that is not ready for the competition yet. They seem like a fifth, sixth position side right now, and the fact that Maresca was in the Ballon d'Or top five nominations, it sort of baffles me. But okay, he's a good coach, but top five in the world is a bit of an over exaggeration, given that he won a preseason trophy, which is Club World Cup, but it's was effectively a preseason trophy. The amount of toll players had in them, and to take out of that they will challenge for the league was very premature. Brighton obviously going from strength to strength, they are doing really well. Let me see where they are in the table right now. Haaland, by the way, for FPL watchers, FPL players, or whatever you call yourself, my god, I thought I got it right when I didn't triple captain him, but two goals in the injury time, and just absolutely rewarding everyone who trusted him with the triple captain this time around. That is what that is what Haaland does, and shouldn't be so upset about it. By the way, Bournemouth have gone above Arsenal. Arsenal is at fifth position right now. Obviously, they have played a game less. Crystal Palace is actually second, and they are 3 points below Liverpool. And if Arsenal don't win, that will be that, and Arsenal can only go till third position. Crystal Palace will literally be the second best team in the league as of now, and even of course Spurs also have to play. Chelsea are at seventh position. They have won two, lost two, drawn two. They have scored 11 goals. They have conceded 8 goals. So they are conceding a lot of goals. Even Liverpool have conceded 7 goals. Crystal Palace on the other side have conceded just 3 goals, and they have scored 8 goals. Arsenal, obviously the best defensive side in the league, have conceded 2 and scored 8, so they have the best goal difference as of now, alongside Manchester City, who have scored for 14, conceded 6. So these are random stats I was looking at, but the fact of the matter is that the table will start taking shape. I think Crystal Palace have started like Nottingham Forest did last season, and who knows, maybe they will sustain it. They have a good defense, and they have enough firepower in their team to score goals, create opportunities. Adam Wharton, by the way, why have I not talked about Adam Wharton? What a sensational player. English midfielder. He's physically strong also. He's technically brilliant. He shifts the ball he shifts the ball to his left side the right way. He has defenders on their toes, and he just can pass anywhere he wants. That is beautiful to see such players play football, and I loved it. I Before the game also I told you that I feel like he will be the key in this game, and he was a very key player. In the 60 minutes he played, they created so many opportunities, and I don't know why he does not play the full quota of minutes. Maybe he's not fit or whatever, but I love these kind of players and such midfielders. Everyone wants in their team, and obviously if you search Adam Water right now, he'll be linked to 5 big clubs. So he showed why he'll be linked to 5 big clubs: Mark Gohi, Adam Water, Mateta, Sar, even Kamada is obviously a big Arsenal legend, and then at the end Nketiah, everyone was brilliant. Chelsea, obviously, Chelsea are not there yet. They are still compete. They will still compete for the top four. Manchester City, obviously, they were in trouble. They conceded a goal, 1-1. It was looking iffy what has happened to Man City, etc., etc. But then they cut loose, and Steve with two on goals. That is embarrassing, and he will not be happy with his performance today. But yeah, it happens. Never happened to me, never seen it happen to other people also. Mention it in the comments if you remember someone scoring two on goals in a match. But yeah, he and Haaland scored two goals, and that ended up making it a comfortable Manchester City win. And other than that, obviously Bournemouth versus Leeds. I told you that Leeds are strong at home, and even though Bournemouth are playing really well, Leeds held their own. And this is the good thing about the Premier League right now, that even the promoted sides are actually good at their home. Another injury time goal here. Semenyo is not stopping. He scored a brilliant free kick, and basically, if you see, Leeds dominated this game. They had 19 shots, eight on target. So they forced six saves out of Bournemouth keeper as well. So this is a good Premier League. The quality is good. There are a lot of good teams, and even the teams that have come up are not that bad. They are good at home at least, and even away from home, maybe Burnley will not do well. Leeds would get smashed 5-0 at Arsenal. Burnley would get smashed 5-1 at City, but at home, Liverpool struggle to break Burnley down. They are struggling to break everyone down right now, as of now, but still. Manchester, even Leeds has won two games at home. I think this is their second win, and all these teams, Sunderland also, who will be playing right now, they are doing well. They are not holding back. Sunderland, even away, they are not that bad. They are not getting crushed away from home. So this is a good quality Premier League, and it will be fun to watch the whole season. And teams like Wolves, West Ham, and the Nottingham Forest also might be there. They might struggle to keep hold with what is these promoted sides, and whoever predicted that these three promoted sides will go down again. I don't know. I'm not that sure about that. So yeah, it's fun. It was a fun evening because these were the evening games. We also have night games, but yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty cool. Even Manchester United, I have talked about them already in the video, but going from weakness to weakness, as we say, when we say we are going from strength to strength, I am saying they are going to weakness, because that is the level of quirk or wittiness I have in my comedy repo. I have no idea why I try to even speak English, but it is what it is. So yeah, I think I should stop talking and have a good Saturday night, because Sunday nights are stressful because Monday mornings are work mornings. But in the company I work, every morning is the work morning, because they don't have time for breaks, and I need a break from this company. I'm joking, I don't. If my boss sees this, manager sees this, I'm joking, sorry. Why am I sorry? What am I sorry for? Anyway,